Today I'm going to rank every single card in Clash Royale from worst to best. Coming in at the worst card in Clash Royale, the Furnace. Why is this the worst card? Because every single other building, even the other 4 elixir buildings, are much better. You're throwing wet paper towels at your opponents. Ever since the addition to tower troops, Furnace has got even worse. And Barb Hut, the next on the list, actually gets value sometimes. Like once. Speak of the devil, the Barb Hut. This thing is way too expensive. Normal barbarians suck. So a building that spawns less barbarians that costs more is also gonna suck. So you can get the same amount of value or kill the same amount of things with the cannon and some other combination of broken cycle cards that you can with the Barb Hut. Minion Horde 118. This card stinks. In the rare occasion that you arrows like something else and then he just plays a minion horde and you have 0 elixir and can't play anything, this card really sucks. If the minion horde gets value every 120 times you play it, the clone is like 119. This thing gets so if beatdown's getting countered by all the brand new evolutions, clone is even worse. There's like 76 cards that counter clone. It's not viable and it just hogs up a spot you could use another spell or troop in. Next up are barbs, and it's important to realize that we're not ranking the evos. Barbs are not a good option because almost the role they play is a swarm card. They're too heavy, they're too squishy, and they don't give you offensive value. Maybe they'll get value, but after that it's really hard to consistently play them, and they're expensive on top of not providing offensive value and hogging up a slot. You could use something good like guards or goblin gang in for pretty much the same value. 3 musketeers. I'm not exactly I'm not sad that these are this bad, and I don't want to see them get an Evo or anything. That would be the end of my days as a lava player. But 3 musketeers, really just not consistent. They always give your opponent positive spell value, and you're better off just running an extra bridge spam card than 3 musketeers. They don't do much at all ever, and that's why most bridge spam cards or decks would rather just have another card that's better at spamming the bridge. Mirror, how was the, okay. It's kind of fun, and it kind of works because of the new thing with the underleveled log not killing things that it should. It's still not a good card. Don't put mirror in your deck, please. It's oftentimes just never gonna do what you want it to do. Costs an extra elixir, and maybe if it costed the same elixir, we'd see it probably do a little bit better. It hasn't been used in a deck in a very long time. The Goon Giants. Shout out to Abdude for telling the devs to buff this card and making it the most broken thing we've ever seen ever. And then they had to emergency nerf. Like trauma blocked it. The Rune Giant meta out of my life. The Rune Giant is just not worth it anymore because the buff, she dies too easily and the buff just doesn't stay around. For 4 elixir and you're hogging up a win condition spot,